The Todd Shapiro Show. Canada Laughs, SiriusXM 168.
How's everything over at Vanbex, man?
Man, it's crazy. So, I mean, as you guys know, the industry's kind of been in free fall for a couple of months, but starting to see some market stabilization. And I think that normally, like, one of the KPIs we have here is when we start getting more and more inquiries about companies that want to work with us with our services. And I mean, just in the last 2 weeks, we've signed 3 new amazing clients that we're going to work with and help them build their kind of blockchain projects. So I think that the market's starting to come back.
Well, you know, and this sort of leads me to like about blockchain and sort of the common myths about blockchain and cryptocurrency, and you know, that people talking about how like blockchain's only application is cryptocurrency. Is it like is that the statement that people want to be saying?
No, I think people really like, it's a misnomer. It's like when Bitcoin first came out, no one even knew about blockchain. Right? It was Bitcoin, all the bad stuff from Silk Road, and don't trust this. Then everybody's going, aha, blockchain. Here's this technology that we can now trust online. So this is great. But you know, your barrier to entry was, oh, let's buy these tokens, and then all of a sudden, so much money came into it, and all these projects got a ton of money, but they haven't really delivered yet. So people are like, oh, well, blockchain technology is just a myth. You know, everybody's got all this money, but they're not really producing anything with it. But that's also not true. I mean, the evolution of the technology, it's going to take some time to adopt because blockchain is a disruptive technology, right? And I mean, look how long it took us to get something like Uber or Airbnb. Right? We've had taxis and we've all owned and rented places forever, but it took us a long time, and it took new technology to break way to have something like Uber or Airbnb. And blockchain is just on the cusp of breaking into a lot of industries to basically fortify their processes and infrastructure. Yeah,
and
we're almost there.
We're almost, you know, many different applications in various fields, not just the cryptocurrency market. Now, you know, total crypto market capitalization has dropped in an estimated close to like $38 billion over the last 2 weeks. And since cryptocurrencies are very volatile, does that mean that the blockchain is not reliable?
No, that just means, I mean, for me, like, I think we've got all of the scared money out. We're starting to see it stabilize. One of the biggest problems with the blockchain space that people don't understand is you used to be a barrier of entry to get in. So when token sales first started, you had to buy Bitcoin or Ether to even get involved, right? And that created a big demand for Bitcoin and Ether. So you saw the prices rise and rise and rise because there was more demand for these new minted tokens for these projects. And people made a lot of money, and the money kind of circulated within the industry. But then some projects and VCs, so traditional money wanted to get in, and traditional money said, you know what, we want to come in, but we can't buy Bitcoin or Ether. It just doesn't jive with what we do. But we want to give you a check in U.S. dollars, so fiat currency, to come in. What that did is that got rid of the barrier to entry for these native blockchains. And what happened was you have an infinite supply with no demand. Now then the scared money comes in at the high in like February, March, and they're happy with making, you know, 100% returns or 200% returns instead of like the 1,000% returns that we used to see. So they start selling, and that creates a double spend on the market, which is really what happened in this big free fall. You had all this money that came in with no barrier to entry that caused Bitcoin and Ether to basically plummet like it does, especially Ether, because most token sales are done on Ethereum these days.
That makes that actually, I would have never thought about that. It makes a lot of sense to me. Now with you know, the tokens you speak of, like tokens and coins, are they the same thing?
Well, I mean, a token in itself is a smart contract. It's basically just a digital vehicle of information. So whether you call it a coin or a token or whatever you want to call it, it's all really the same thing. And how you code it will determine what it is. Because a token doesn't have to be a coin. It can be identity, be access. It can be numerous different things. Actually, it's funny. I'm talking more about this. I'm a keynote in London next week, and I'll be talking a lot about this in my speech.
Is that the stupid thing I tried to help you with, and I gave you analogies? Was that a bad analogy? Like, was that the same speech?
It's changed a bit, but that's the same speech. Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to add an element of humor in there.
I know. I don't know if I'm as good of a talker as you, Todd. So, but I'll try to add some jokes into it when I'm presenting.
No, you're super. You're an amazing speaker. I've watched you do it. Crypto transactions are anonymous, correct? Though.
Well, I mean, they're pseudo-anonymous. They're not really anonymous. Like anybody can do a transaction. You can see it on the blockchain. You can track that transaction to kind of somebody's wallet, but you're not necessarily going to know who owns that wallet.
Okay. And then I know that like government organizations, they've established like relationships with exchanges to complete the mapping of the address to the owner. Is that what's going down a little bit?
Yeah, there's a company called Blockchain Intelligence that can actually track Bitcoin even from the dark web to literally your house address. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I can't hide it away from my wife in case I want a divorce. So we're saying, no, I'm joking.
No, not at all. Actually, it's funny because lawyers are now basically in some bankruptcies are taking people's crypto. And I asked them, I'm like, how do you know it's theirs? And they're like, well, because they told us. So the only way that they could know that somebody owns it is if you tell them and it's yours.
Oh, but can that other company, like if they hired that other company, could they then track it back to you?
Yeah, if you kept that wallet at your house, they could track it in your house.
What about if you kept it on an exchange?
Then no, it would track to the exchange. But exchange holds tokens in their wallet. So exchanges don't actually trade real tokens. They trade what's called a proxy token. So you send Bitcoin to an exchange, they put that in their wallet, and what you're actually trading is just a proxy token. It's actually one of the problems with the exchanges because some exchanges, especially in China and stuff, they would do like fractional reserve. So you'd give them 1 Bitcoin, and they would put like 70 on their exchange to make it look like they had so much more volume.
Oh, geez. And if everyone cashed out, there'd be an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I didn't realize that was going on. That's pretty scary. Now, real quick, Kev, love catching up with you, Kevin Hobbs from Vanbex. I didn't realize this, but you just won a top CEO award. Yeah. This company. Or media group in the UK. I don't know how they came up with it, but they voted me basically the most influential CEO in the blockchain and technology for 2018. Buddy, that's like a really cool thing, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Thanks for embarrassing me online.
No, don't be so self-deprecating. That be proud of that, man. That's a really awesome thing. I'm serious.
Thanks, I appreciate it. No, I was surprised and honored, and actually when I'm in the UK at Blockchain Live next week, going to be speaking with them and doing a couple interviews.
Awesome, man. Well, Kevin, we love catching up with you. Enjoy your trip over to London. We'll get you back on the program next week. We definitely want to get you in studio, so we're looking forward to getting here to Toronto, and then us going to a Raptors game after. Did you firm up your season's tickets?
Oh, bro, wait. We got the Vanbex table now. We got the Vanbex box. You
got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not. Vanbex has the box in the new Scotiabank Center. It's in the new restaurant part. So you and I will be dining and watching some Raptors games for sure this year.
Wait. You legit have like a Vanbex area now?
Yeah. I just sent them the branding the table and everything in front of it. So you're going to see it at Scotiabank Center starting October 3rd.
That's okay. Wow. So where is it? So like I don't understand. Is that's like you have your own area, but it's also like an advertisement for you. Yeah.
So it's marketing. So with the new renovations of the Scotiabank Center, it's pretty cool. I haven't seen it yet. I've only saw the mock-ups because they're not done building it. But they've changed where the communal restaurant used to be on the second level where all the lower level boxes are into apparently this fine dining restaurant. And what they've done is they've turned some boxes apparently into like booths, like as if you're going to like sit with like 4 people and eat. And then they've lowered the barricade there, so it actually has a better view apparently than the boxes do.
Oh wow! Holy shit, dude! I'm the host of the Vanbex box. I don't know if people know that.
Declared it.
Yeah, I'm gonna greet all your clients, make them laugh, bring them the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the guy that's gonna get everyone loosened up a little bit.
Oh, I love it. You know what? We should do we should do like a competition or something on your show where Vanbex will give the winners 4 tickets to Leafs game or Raptors game or something like that.
Oh, buddy, if you did any sort of giveaway, people go nuts. Like any of these stuff, like we whenever we do giveaways or retweet to qualify to win things for exposure and all that, people love that stuff, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I think first game coming up. Let's make the Todd Shapiro show be the opening guests to the Vanbex booth October 3rd for, I think it's the Leafs home opener. And Todd, you'll have to go, and maybe 3 guests. Let's do that.
Okay, we will. Well, let's put a plan together, and we'll do a thing with Vanbex and our logo. We'll talk about it on the show. We'll make sure we drive traffic there all next week, and we'll do a retweet for the. So that will be October 3rd for the Leafs opener.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy,
it's against the Canadians. You're going to be doing the team a favor too, because the Canadians are awful this year. They're just terrible.
Well, listen, enjoy. You're going to Blockchain Live, and by any chance, if there's any UK listeners, people listen to the podcast, or someone who's like maybe traveling and then getting there, I encourage you to go sign up for a free pass and check out the event. Vanbex has a booth there at C24, and it's got a bunch of different cool things like interactive videos talking about the entire Vanbex group, an EP, and people can come and meet the members of the team from Vanbex. They get the video again showing what the product does, both of Ether Party and Rocket, giving out free t-shirts. Blockchainlive.com is where to go. And again, you can sign up for a basic pass for free. So make sure you go and do that in the UK coming up, dude. We'll definitely plan that Leaf giveaway. People are going to go nuts with that. And we're very grateful. We can't wait. And always nice catching up with you, dude.
For sure, Todd. Can I just say one more thing before you guys shut me off? I'll be real quick. Our development team just killed it. They just did this insane release on Rocket, and I would love if people went to etherparty.com, clicked on Rocket, walked through the product, because we let you go through the whole thing now without paying, so you can see what you can do on the blockchain, and give us some feedback. It's amazing what they just released.
Etherparty.com and check out Rocket.
Yes, that'd be wicked.
Okay, man, definitely. Just to check it out, just for feedback.
Yeah, just feedback. You can walk through the whole product. You can build your own Todd token and everything now, and you can watch it go through step by step without even having to pay right now.
That's great.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go build my token, my idea, because I got my idea. It's my big idea. I think I pitched it to you, but you're like a dragon's den. You like put me in my place. But I'm gonna do it now. I'm doing it on Rocket now, though, bro.
You can walk through the whole steps. It won't launch on mainnet yet. Well, I mean, it will if you get past the certain wall, but at least you can see exactly what it takes and everything that goes into building an entire crowd fund for a company.
Wow,
it's very exciting and good for everyone to know. Thank you, Kevin Hobbs from Vanbex, and make sure you go to etherparty.com for all that information too.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, pal.
Daisy.
Miss you.
Okay. Bye.
What a dude. And we're going to do a giveaway for the Shapiro Show listeners.
That's so cool. The Todd Shapiro Show.
You are the greatest hero in American history.
SiriusXM Canada Laughs Channel 168.